welcome to Nerd on Nerd with me, Jack Kempster.
And me, Liam Underwood. In this episode, we're going to be discussing The Last American Virgin, and, as a bonus treat, Porkies. But before we get to that, it's time for catching up with Jack and Liam. So how are you, Jack?
I'm good, Liam. How are you?
Good. Busy with life and whatnot, but
Are you still,
otherwise
are you recovering from, I don't know, being transformed into an android or something? Because you definitely sound robotic when you do our intros.
Don't know what you're on about.
This week, we will be talking about The Last American Virgin.
Yeah, professional.
Right.
Sounds smart, like Stephen Hawking.
It doesn't sound smart. What have you been up to this week, Liam?
So, regular listeners will know that last time we talked about the first 3 episodes of Making a Murderer.
Yep.
I've been watching more of that.
I haven't
finished it yet. I've got 1 episode to go, but I'm enjoying it a lot. It is very different to what we were anticipating the direction for it to go. But that's
really?
all I'll
both
say.
of us?
Yeah. Well, more you than me, but yeah.
Oh yeah, well I was ready for that.
Yeah, but I would say try and get around to it when you can, just because it is good.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But yeah, that's really the only bit of house cleaning I've got this week.
Exciting.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise my nights are literally just, at the moment, they're being spent trying to get a movie watched. Maybe I'll go to the cinema, because I've been doing that a lot lately, but we'll get there. I've been playing Uncharted 2, which I've been enjoying. I'm trying to get up to date before the 4th comes out.
Well, you've been trying to get through the Uncharted games for a while now.
Well, I had a good month or so where I just didn't touch my PlayStation, so I've been trying to get back into it. And then a couple of weekends ago, I picked up Pokémon Alpha Sapphire, so I've been trying to squeeze that in where I can as well. So it's just been non-stop, to be honest, my evenings.
You picked up Pokémon Alpha Sapphire and then quickly realised you already owned Omega Ruby, correct?
Yeah, which was one of the best realisations I had, because it meant that I could start Alpha Sapphire with all 3 starter Pokémon.
Yeah, but that's cheating.
No, it's not.
It is.
How is that cheating?
Because you've given yourself... The whole point of the Pokemon games is you start with 1 and then your rival picks your weakness. You started with all 3 and your rival's like, I'm going to have this one. And you're like, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. But the whole point of Pokemon games is to trade with your friends. But when you don't have any...
Yeah, so you also didn't do
yourself.
that. Exactly, you traded to yourself.
But you could easily argue the whole point of the Pokemon games is to complete the Pokedex. And I'm well on my way to doing that now.
Whatever.
So the thing is, right, the last time I had friends that played Pokemon, it was you, and I think I had Heart Gold and you had Soul Silver.
Yep.
And I got to a stage where I had one of the legendary Pokemon, I think it was called Kyogre or something, and that was the one I could get in my game. And then to get another legendary Pokemon called Rayquaza, I needed the legendary from your game, I think Groudon or something.
Yep.
But you didn't get to that point.
No, it wasn't Groudon. You're talking about the wrong Pokemon, aren't you?
I don't know, but basically...
It's Lugia and Ho-Oh.
No. You're
talking about Heart Gold and Soul Silver?
Yeah, there were legendaries.
You're talking about the wrong games. You're talking about back when we had Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby.
No, because we didn't have those at the same time.
I'm so confused. You're talking about... But
trust
Rayquaza's...
Me. No, trust me. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver...
could you catch other legendaries? Okay,
yeah.
I do sort of remember that.
Yeah, so I could get Kyogre, you could get Groudon, and then if you had both of them in your team at the same time, Rayquaza would appear.
It's Rayquaza,
whatever. I don't know their bloody names.
And that's why I didn't trade you the other legendary.
Well, no,
you
it's because you didn't get to the point where you caught that legendary, because you were like, I've just given up with the game. So I was like, right, well, at least now I can rely on myself.
Do you not think that's super depressing?
A little bit. But I also think it's kind of your fault, so...
whatever.
Yeah. So that's what I've been up to. How about yourself? I hear there's been parties and frivolous activities and much merriment.
I went to a party for my friends who are going to Thailand and abandoning me in England.
Why aren't you going with them?
Because I have a job.
No, that's not the right answer.
What is the right answer? That is the answer.
No, because... You're loving Nerd on Nerd so much
that
you couldn't bear to...
And we couldn't do
stop.
that overseas.
No, we couldn't. That's not how the internet works, Jack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I did a bit of partying, went to the pub, went back, had a few drinks.
Did you meet any ladies?
Nope.
Okay. Did you...
I mean, it was a pub, and it was like my friend's family were all there, so no.
Did you get drunk?
I wasn't as bad as I've been before.
Did you cry? No. Did you not? Because I kind of pictured you sort of saying a teary goodbye to them.
Well, no, see, because this is the group of friends that I've had since primary school.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've already had the whole, like, we're going to high school and we'll never see each other again, and then, like, all went to the same high school and were like, oh. And then after high school we were like, oh, you're going to uni and we'll never see each other again. And then we hung out at uni and, you know, we're generally friends still. So at this point, it's like, you're going to Thailand, but let's be real here, it's not going to change.
They might love it out there and move out.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
never
fully.
see them
one of them is like, I'm planning to be out there for years.
Yeah.
So I'll just fly out and visit him at some point.
Because I think it's living out there is a lot cheaper than it is living here. But equally, I guess when you work out there, I guess you'd get paid less for the same amount of work that you would do here, right?
Yeah, but not. It's not as proportional as you're assuming there.
No, because I was assuming
because the jobs that I think that, especially in Thailand, you know, you can get jobs that pay quite a lot.
Yeah.
If you're a foreigner travelling over there. Like, a couple of my friends went out and did English teaching courses.
That's supposed to pay quite well. And you don't have to like know any Thai to teach that either, do you?
Nope, you literally just have to know English. They do an English test.
Yeah.
And then that's it, you're done.
So is that not anything that's ever tempted you?
Not hugely. Like, I'd love to go out and travel and stuff.
Yeah. But you wouldn't want to, like, move out there?
I don't know, I could see myself doing it, but just, there's too much, you know, too many ties here at the moment.
What ties?
My family. And I have a job that I don't want to exactly just leave to risk travelling and...
You could meet a nice little Thai bride.
I don't think that has the connotation you think it does.
What?
Aren't Thai brides the kind of brides that you buy?
Yeah.
I don't want to buy a wife.
Oh. Okay.
Am I going to be shocked on my birthday when you present me a Thai bride?
I'll send her back. It's not a problem.
Full refund.
Yeah, postage. It'd be fine. Punch some holes in the box.
Nice, yeah.
Plus, I think if you're going to get any bride, you'd go for a Russian one, surely.
I don't think I'd buy a wife.
Well, no, I mean, in an ideal world, no. But
no,
if
I just
you
wouldn't.
had to,
I don't think ever. I don't think there's any scenario where I'd be like, I'm going to buy a wife.
But if you had to.
What do you mean have to? Why would I have to buy a wife?
I don't know, just for reasons.
You paint me a situation that I'm in where I need to buy a wife.
You find out, right, that your nationality is incorrect and you're actually Siberian and you're going to get deported back to Siberia unless you can find a wife whose nationality, for some reason, doesn't matter.
Right, I was going to say, I wonder when Liam's going to find the flaw in his logic. You find out that you're Russian, and the only way England's going to let you stay is if you buy a Russian wife.
Yeah.
She'd be pissed off if I bought her. She came over here expecting like the green card equivalent is.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, I'm Russian too. Let's go back.
Maybe she'd like that.
I don't think she would.
Alright, so that's just a scenario. Like, I'm just saying, if you had to, would you not pick Russian over Thai?
Yeah, if I had to. But
Yeah.
it's never going to happen.
No, but I mean, most hypothetical situations aren't.
I don't know.
So what else have you been up to, Jack?
Not much, I don't think.
Okay.
So we've both had... I've been editing a podcast.
Oh yeah, because obviously you edited the last episode of Nerd on Nerd.
Yeah, so
that was the first time.
Yeah, so when listeners notice that there's a huge increase in audio quality, that's me.
Yeah, so I guess listeners will probably want you to do all of them from now on then.
No, I feel like they won't.
Well, I mean, if there's such a big increase in audio quality, then I think that's the right way to go.
No, but
really.
Liam, if someone said to you, Liam, here's a load of money, you can have chocolate every day, and you had chocolate every day, eventually you'd get sick of chocolate, wouldn't you?
I don't eat chocolate.
Exactly, because you used to eat so much chocolate. I don't want people to get sick of my editing, so I think, it's only right that we continue on with this alternating editing system.
Okay.
Between me, you, and editor Brian.
Yeah.